Okay, so we're going to go ahead and install Windows 10 with a USB. Now I've done a lot of installations using USB creators, and I think that Yumi is the best. So if you go ahead and type in YUMI into Google, you'll get Yumi. Click on the first link, scroll down, we're at pendrivelinux.com. Okay, and then we're going to click on download Yumi. And basically you're going to get this Yumi, whatever version it is, executable, and I put it on my desktop. Also, I downloaded my Windows 10 ISO during the free download period that Microsoft had, so I have Windows 10 ISO here on the desktop. If you don't have that, you can go ahead and just search the Windows 10 TechNet Windows 10 trial, and you'll get the Windows 10 Enterprise evaluation for 90 days. Okay, and you can download the ISO for that. Okay, so there we have it. So let's go ahead and get our USB ready to install Windows. So we're just going to go ahead and double click Yumi, click I agree. Then what you're going to get here is you're going to get a list of drives. Okay, and so really it should just show you the drives that are removable on your system. Okay, so if we have a situation like where you should get two showing up like this, just go ahead and click cancel. Take them all out except the one that you want to format, and then double click it again. There's no reason to take chances with this for the reasons that I'll outline in just a second. Okay, so we got step one here. We're going to choose our USB that we want to use. Now mine, I've done this, I have other installations on here that I use the same USB for, so mine's called multi-boot, 29 gigabytes. You can match the name of it and the size of it, right? So 29, if you have a 32 gigabyte flash drive, it's going to show up here as 29 gigabytes. Okay, next one. So next we're going to go ahead and step two, we're going to select the distribution. Okay, now this is used mainly for Linux, okay, but if we scroll down here, we can find the Windows 10 installer. I'm going to go ahead and click that. And then for step three, we just go ahead and browse, and we click on desktop or wherever your ISO is. We select Windows 10 ISO, we click open, and we should see it listed here in green. Okay, final step, and this is one that basically you'll know it if you need to do it. Most people will need to do this. If you have not used Yumi before with your particular flash drive, go ahead and check this box. Now what this means is that the whole flash drive is going to get erased. Do not check this box for a flash drive that you're going to keep files on. Okay, so everything that you have on your flash drive will be erased if you check this box. So if you haven't used it before, it's a necessary step. Go ahead and check it, but don't do that until you've gotten everything off your flash drive that you need to use. Okay, now I'm just adding a distribution, which is a Windows 10, to the flash drive, so I don't check that one. Okay, but most people, you'll need to check Format F. Don't try to use a USB that you have not formatted yet. So in most cases, check the format box. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and click create. All right, it's going to take a few minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, so Yumi has done its thing, and we now have a bootable USB with Windows 10 on it. So we're going to go ahead and click next, and no, and then finish. Okay, so we've finished with our ISO, we've finished with Yumi. Now let's talk a little bit about what we're going to do next. Okay, so we have our USB. Now the trick next is to boot the computer off the USB, right? So that actually depends, how you're going to do that actually depends on the maker of your computer. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to restart your computer, and right when the computer turns on, so you're going to shut down the computer, then you're going to turn it on, and you're immediately, once you turn the thing on, you're going to immediately start pressing one of these hotkeys, and it depends on the computer maker. So if we have Acer, okay, like Acer is Escape F12, F9, okay, usually it's F12 as you can see. We're looking at this middle column right here, so we're trying to get to the boot menu. Okay, so we're going to get to this menu where we choose a boot device, and guess what? Your computer usually boots off of its main drive, its hard drive, or I always forget, the solid state drive, right? So its main hard drive. But we want it to boot off its of the USB. Okay, so we're going to have the USB plugged in. We shut down the computer, we turn it on, and we immediately start pressing this hotkey to make it give us the menu where we can choose to boot from the USB. Okay, notice that it depends on the maker of your computer. So Asus is F8 or escape, as you can see through this middle column. Dell is F12. Okay. All right, so if you know, basically the most common keys are escape, F10, and F12. Okay, Lenovo's is F12, F8, or F10, as you can see here. Okay, the sure way to tell this is to actually download the actual manual for your computer, but just looking up hotkeys for boot menu in Google got me here. So I actually did a key boot device select for different manufacturers. First thing got me to this guide right here. So just, I would say try these first. All right, so once again, most common manufacturers, so Acer's F12, Asus is F10 or sorry, F8 or escape, Dell is F12, HP is escape, and Lenovo is F12, 10, or 8 in general. Okay. All right, so just to review, and then basically, so you're going to turn off your computer, you're going to turn it back on, and you're going to start hitting that hotkey, and you're going to get to a menu that looks something like this that I have here. Okay, it's going to be a black screen, white writing, and you're going to arrow down to USB storage, hit enter, and it should start to boot up from USB, and that's what we're going to see next.